Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about transforming each of the following equations into a quadratic equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And then later on class, we find the value of a, b, and c. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now this is actually requested class from our students and our subscribers in Facebook and YouTube. I would like to give thanks and shout out to them. This answer is for you, class. Once again, class, if this video helps, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, let's start with number 1. So we have quantity 2x minus 3 raised to the power of 2 equals negative 5. Once again, class, the first thing that you need to do is you need to simplify this one. If you have a parenthesis, then raised to the power of 2, it means that you multiply this equation by itself twice. Example, class, 3 squared, it doesn't mean 3 times 2. It means that you multiply 3 by itself twice. It means 3 times 3. And 3 times 3, that is 9. So therefore, in this scenario, class, we need to multiply this equation by itself twice. That would be 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. So you have two solutions, class, to solve for this one. First solution, we can do the FOIL method. If you still remember, FOIL method, first, outer, inner, last. And the second solution, we can use the square of binomial. So once again, class, do not be worried because we will be explaining the two solutions. For me, class, it's better to use the square of binomial if you master the square of binomial. So once again, do not be worried because we will be explaining the square of binomial. So let's start with the FOIL method first. X times x, 2x times 2x, that would be 2 times 2 is 4, x times x, that would be x squared, 4x squared. And then outer, 2x times negative 3, so 2 times negative, once again, positive times negative is negative, 2 times 3 is 6, then simply copy x. Once again, class, unlike signs, it should be negative. So 2x times negative 3, that would be negative 6x. Then inner, alright, so inner negative 3 times 2x, so negative times positive is negative, 3 times 2 is 6, then simply copy x, negative 6x. Then last, negative 3 times negative 3, negative times negative, that would be positive, 3 times 3 is 9. And then you combine like terms, class. Combine this one. Alright, so copy 4x squared. If you both have negatives, simply copy negative sign. Once again, class, we cannot combine x squared and x because the exponent of x here is just 1. Once again, class, do not combine this one because the exponent of x is just 1. It must be the same letter and the same exponent. That's what we call, class, literal coefficient. So you can only combine if they have the same letter and then same exponent. Understood that there's 1 here. So we can combine negative 6x and negative 6x. Now if you both have negatives, negative 6x, then negative 6x, simply copy negative sign. Then you will add the number. 6 plus 6, that's 12. Then copy x. Then plus 9. That's it. That's the answer for this given equation. Quantity 2x minus 3 raised to the power of 2. So that would be 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. Then copy equals sign, then minus 5. Alright, so let me just explain, class, the square of binomial. Because for me, class, it's better to master the square of binomial. So once again, if you want to learn more about the square of binomial, I will just put the link on the description down below. So same given, class, 2x minus 3 quantity squared. Now for the square of binomial, class, once again, class, you need to master this one for you to answer this one, class, easily. Because if you master the square of binomial, class, I'm sure, class, 3 to 5 seconds, you can answer the equation right away. So let's give an example, class. This one. First equation, you just need to remember this one, class. First procedure, you square the first term. So this will be our first term. So 2x, then you squared. Alright, so 2x then squared. The next procedure, multiply the first term and second term times 2. So multiply the first term, 2x times negative 3. Alright, multiply the first term and second term, 2x times negative 3 times 2. Alright, so multiply the first term and second term. So 2x times negative 3 times 2. Then last procedure, you square the second term. So this is the second term you square. We don't have enough space, class. Let me just write it here, class. You square the second term, so negative 3, then squared. And then you simplify, class. That's it. You simplify this one. 2x squared, it means 2x times 2x. That would be 4x squared. Okay, once again, 2x times 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. X times x is x squared. So that's why we have 4x squared. Then you multiply the first term and second term times 2. Positive 2x times negative 3, that would be negative 6x, times 2, that would be negative 12x. Okay, once again, 2x times negative 3, that would be negative 6x, times 2, negative 12x. You square the last term, negative 3 times negative 3, that would be positive 9. That's it, class. All set. Easy, right, for the square of binomial? Let me give you another example, class. What if we have x plus 4? Let's use the square of binomial. You square the first term. X times x, that would be x squared. You multiply the first term and second term times 2. X times 4, that's 4x times 2, that would be positive 8x. Then you square the last term, 4 times 4, that's positive 16. That's it, class. So easy for the square binomial, right? So once again, you square the first term. You multiply the first term and second term, x times 4, and then times 2. And then you square the last term, 4, then squared. Alright, and then you simplify. X times x, x squared. X times 4, first term times the second term, 4x times 2, that would be positive 8x. You square the last term, 4 times 4, that's positive 16. Easy, right, for the square binomial. So, let's check, class, if we have the same answer. Yep, 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. So, 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. So, if you master the square of binomial, class, I'm sure this will be very easy for numbers 1 to 3. Alright, the next step, class, you transpose negative 5 from right to left. Once again, class, if you're confused with the square of binomial, just simply use the FOIL method, class. So, copy 4x squared minus 12x. Copy plus 9. We transpose negative 5 from right to left. Do not forget, class, once you transfer from this equal sign, you always change the sign. This is negative 5. It will be positive 5 equals 0. Alright, then copy 4x squared minus 12x. 9 plus 5, that's positive 14 equals 0. That's it, class. So you always check, class, if we can reduce the equation. So always check, class, before you check, class, that this is your final answer, you always check, class, if you can reduce the equation. Check, class, can we reduce this one? Do we have a greatest common factor with 4, negative 12, and 14? Because if we can reduce, class, we need to reduce the equation. Can we reduce this one, class, by 2? Check, class, can we reduce this one by 2? Yup, we can actually reduce this one by 2. We can divide 4 by 2. We can also divide 12 by 2. We can divide 14 by 2. Question, sir, is it necessary to reduce the equation, sir? Yup, it is necessary, class, to reduce the equation, class, if you can reduce. So divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. So 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Simply copy x squared. Once again, class, we need to get the greatest common factor of 4, 12, and 14. And that would be 2, class. We cannot choose 4, class. We can divide 4 by 4 as well as 12 by 4. But 14, we cannot divide it by 4. 14 divided by 4, that cannot be, class. That's why we select 2. Alright, so 4 divided by 2, that's 2x squared. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Copy x squared. Negative 12 divided by 2, that's negative 6. Copy x. Positive 14 divided by 2, that's positive 7 equals 0 divided by 2, that is 0. That's it, class. This will be our final answer. Because we cannot reduce this one, this will be our final answer. And our A, so therefore our A is 2. Our B is negative 6. And our C is positive 7. That's it, class. All set. Alright, this is the answer, class, for number 1. All set for number 1. Alright, so you pause the video, class. I'll be erasing this one. That's the answer for number 1. Let's have example number 2. Once again, class, always reduce, class. If you can reduce the equation, you need to reduce, class. Alright, so number 2, 3, quantity x plus 5 squared minus 5 equals 0. So once again, class, in this scenario, class, do not multiply 3 times this equation. It must be this equation, then raised to the power of 2. Question, why is that, sir? Because we need to follow PEMDAS, class. Do you still remember, class, PEMDAS? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So parentheses, exponents comes first before multiplication. So once again, do not multiply 3 on this equation because it is multiplication. It should be parentheses, exponent. So we need to simplify this one first. Parentheses, exponent. Alright, so parentheses, exponent. So simply copy 3. And then you put open parentheses. Then we need to simplify this one. We need to get this answer. X plus 5 squared. Once again, it means you multiply this equation by itself twice. So x plus 5 squared, that would be x plus 5 plus x plus 5. Alright, so we can do the FOIL method. And then later on, we do the square of binomial. Let's have two solutions, class, for numbers 1 and 2. And for number 3, class, let's just simply use the square of binomial. Alright, so first, x times x, that would be x squared. Outer, x times positive 5, that's positive 5x. Inner, 5 times x, that's positive 5x. Positive times positive is positive. 5 times x is 5x. Then last, positive 5 times positive 5, that's positive 25. And then we combine like terms. So copy x squared. 5x plus 5x, that's 10x. Then plus 25. Alright, so this will be the answer, class. X squared plus 10x plus 25. And then close parentheses. Alright, so once again, the answer for this one, if we multiply x plus 5 times x plus 5, this will be the answer. Once again, class, sir, you'll be asking question, sir, why do we need to put parentheses? Because we're not yet done, class, in multiplying 3 times this equation. Once again, we need to multiply 3 times this equation, but we simplify parentheses exponent first before we do multiplication. So that's why we need to put parentheses, because we need to multiply. We need to do the distributive property. Alright, so let's use first the square of binomial, x plus 5. I'm sure, class, it's very easy, class, for the square of binomial. So x plus 5 quantity squared. Alright, so the square of binomial, it says you square the first term. So x then squared. You multiply the first term and second term. So x times 5 then times 2. Once again, you multiply the first term and second term times 2. So x times 5 times 2. Then you square the last term. So 5 then squared. So you square the first term, x times x squared. You multiply the first term and second term times 2. So x times 5 is 5x times 2. That would be positive 10x. All positive, positive x times 5, positive 5x times 2, positive 10x. You square the last term, 5 times 5, that's positive 25. Easy, right? For the square of binomial. So you master, class, the square of binomial. I will just put the link on the description down below. So you will have the same answer, class. X squared. Alright, so you will have the same answer. Check, class. X squared plus 10x plus 25. Alright, and then copy minus sign. Minus sign, then 5 equals 0. So copy negative 5. Once again, 3, copy. Then the answer for this one is this one. Alright, then copy minus 5, then equals 0. Then we need to distribute 3 times x squared. That would be 3x squared. 3 times positive 10x, that's positive 30x. And then 3 times positive 25, that would be positive 75. Then copy minus 5 equals 0. Alright, so 3 times 25, that's positive 75. Then copy minus 5 equals 0. And then combine this one. So copy 3x squared plus 30x. 75 minus 5, that would be 70. Positive 70 equals 0. So you check, class, if we can reduce. Can we reduce 3 by 3? Yep. 3 divided by 3 is 1. How about 30? Can we reduce it by 3? Yep. 30 divided by 3, that is 10. How about 70, class? Can we divide 70 by 3? Nope, we cannot divide 70 by 3. How about 5? Can we divide 30 by 5? Yup. 70 by 5? Yup. But 3, we cannot divide it by 5, right? Alright, so we cannot divide this 3 by 5. So therefore, we don't have the greatest common factor of 3, 30, and 7. It's only 1. So we cannot reduce this 1 class. So this will be our final answer for number 2. A is 3, B is 30, and then C is 70. That's it, class. All set. All set, class, for number 2. Alright, so let's have example number 3. Once again, class, if you have some questions with this one, class, do not hesitate to ask us. You put your question in the comment section down below. Let's have number 3. So 2, 4x plus 2 squared equals 2x plus 1. So once again, copy 2, do not multiply, parentheses, exponents comes first. So copy 2, then this will be, we simplify this one, we can use the FOIL method, or we can use the square of binomial. Which do you prefer, class? I think you are into FOIL method, right? So let's use the FOIL method. Okay, let's use the FOIL method. Let's have the two solutions, class. 4x plus 2 and then 4x plus 2. Let's have the FOIL method. First, outer, inner, last. Right, first, outer, inner, last. So first, 4x times 4x. So 4 times 4 is 16. X times x, that would be x squared. 16x squared. Outer, 4x times positive 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. Then simply copy x. 4x times 2x. 4x times 2, that's positive 8x. Inner, 2 times 4x. So 2 times 4 is 8. Simply copy x. And then last, 2 times 2, that's positive 4. Alright, so copy 16x squared. Combine this one, 8x plus 8x. That would be 16x, positive 16x plus 4. That's it, that's all set. Easy, right, for the FOIL method? But for me, class, it's better to use the square of binomial. 16x plus 4. Alright, so let's apply the square of binomial for you to master, class, the two solutions. So it's up to you, class, which do you prefer. So 4x plus 2, then squared. Alright, so our answer, class, is 16x squared plus 16x plus 4. The square of binomial, you square the first term. So 4x, then squared. You multiply the first term and second term. So 4x times 2. You multiply the first term and second term times 2. So 4x times 2 times 2 again. Then you square the second term. So 2 then squared. So 2 then squared. Alright, and then we simplify 4x times 4x. Once again, square, it means you multiply this equation by itself twice. 4x times 4x, that would be 16x squared. 4 times 4 is 16. X times x is x squared. Then 4x times 2, that's 8x times 2, that's positive 16x. And then 2 times 2, that's positive 4. Same answer, class. So once again, class, for me, class, it's better to use this one, class. If you have this kind of equation, you square this equation, class, you have binomial, and then you square it. It's better to use the square of binomial. So you will have the same answer. Okay, check. 16x squared plus 16x plus 4. Alright, and then next step, class, once again, the answer for this one is this one. Copy equals sign, then 2x plus 1. And then we do the distributive property. So 2 times 16x squared, that would be 32x squared. 2 times 16x, that would be positive 32x. Then 2 times 4, that's positive 8. Alright, once again, distribute. 2 times 16, 32, copy x squared. 2 times 16x, that's 32x. 2 times 4, that's positive 8, equals 2x plus 1. And then we transpose this one. Alright, so copy 32x squared. Do we have x squared? Another x squared? Nope, we don't have. So once again, follow this one, plus x squared. Then next is x. Then next is constant. So 32x squared, then copy positive 32x. Do we have x on the right side? Yep. We have 2x, so we transpose this one. This is positive, it will be negative 2x. Copy, plus 8. This is positive 1, it will be negative 1. equals 0. Do not forget plus equals 0 because in quadratic equation it says equals 0. Alright, so simplify 32x squared. 32 minus 2, that's positive 30. Copy x. And then 8 minus 1, that is 7. Positive 7 equals 0. So you check class if we can reduce. Nope, we cannot reduce. We can divide 32 by 2 as well as 30. We can divide this one by 2 as well as 30. But we cannot divide 7 by 2. Check this. Is there any other number? How about 3? We can divide 30 by 3. But we cannot divide 7 by 3. Alright, so this will be our final answer class. We cannot reduce the equation. So our A is 32. Our B is 30. Our B is 30. And our C is 7. That's it class. All set for number 3. Alright, so let's have number 4. Now for number 4 class, we cannot use the square of binomial because we don't have a binomial with raised to the power of 2. Okay, a binomial raised to the power of 2. We don't have it here for number 4. So therefore, we need to use the FOIL method. We cannot use the square of binomial. So simply use the FOIL method. So x plus 6. And then 3x minus 2 equals, this is x, 5 plus 2x. Alright, and then we simplify. So this will be, use the FOIL method. So we simplify this one. So let me just simplify it here. X plus 6 times 3x minus 2. FOIL method. First, outer, inner, last. So first, x times 3x, that would be 3x squared. Outer, x times negative 2, that's negative 2x. Positive times negative is negative, x times 2, that's 2x. Inner, 6 times 3x, that's positive 18x. Then last, positive 6 times negative 2, that's negative 12. Once again, class, if you're using the FOIL method, you need to multiply, class. Do not forget about that one. You multiply, okay? So 6 times negative 2, that's negative 12. And then we combine like terms. So copy 3x squared. Alright, and then 2x plus 18x. If the signs are not the same, you subtract and then copy the sign of the larger number. So we have negative 2, positive 18. The signs are not the same. We subtract 18 minus 2, that's 16. Now 18 is greater than 2. We have positive 16. Then copy x, then minus 12. Alright, so this will be 3x. The answer for this one is 3x squared plus 16x, then minus 12. Equals 5 plus 2x. Alright, and then we arrange, we transpose 2x from right to left as well as 5. So this will be 3x squared. So do we have another x? Nope, we don't have. So copy plus 16x. We transpose 2x. This is positive. It will be negative 2x. And then copy negative 12. We transpose 5. This is positive 5. It will be negative 5 equals 0. Alright, so this will be 3x squared. We combine this one. 16 minus 2. That's positive 14x. Once again, if you both have negatives, simply copy negative sign. And then you will add the number. 12 plus 5, that's 17. Do not forget about that one, class. If the negatives are close to each other, if you both have negatives, simply copy negative sign. Then you will add the numbers. Equals 0. So check, can we reduce? Nope, we cannot reduce. So our A is 3. Our B is 14. And our C is negative 17. Alright, so we're down to the last example, example number 5, and this is actually requested from another student's class. I would like to give thanks and shout out to them. So this is actually x plus 2 over x. Alright, I'm so sorry, this is x plus 2 over x. Alright, now in this scenario class, you have two options to solve for the quadratic equation. First, to transform this one, we can do cross multiplication. Okay, simply cross multiply, or the second solution, we can find the LCM, the least common multiple. Now, in this scenario class, we can just simply do cross multiplication because we only have one equation on the left and another one equation on the right. Because if we have another equation, class, example class, if we have 5x over 3, we cannot do cross multiplication because we do have two equations on the right. So we need to find the LCM. So once again, class, I do have another video for this one, class. What if you have this kind of equation and you transform this one into a quadratic equation? So feel free to see the link, class, on the description down below on how to solve this one, class, on how to transform if you have rational equations, if you're dealing with fractions. But once again, class, in this scenario, we can just simply do cross multiplication because we only have one equation on the left and another one equation on the right. Alright, so let me copy this one. X plus 2 over x equals 2x plus 5 over 3. So once again, we simply do cross multiplication, cross multiply. Alright, so cross multiply. So this will be 3 times this equation. 3 times, you put parentheses, class, because this is binomial. 3 times x plus 2, because we need to do the distributive property. Once again, class, you put parentheses because x plus 2 is a binomial. It means 2 terms. So that's why we need to put parentheses, because we need to distribute. And then copy equal sign. Then copy x times, once again, put parentheses because we need to distribute. We need to multiply x and 2x, x and 5. So x times 2x plus 5. Alright, and then we distribute 3 times x, that's 3x. 3 times 2, that's positive 6, equals x times x, x times 2x, that would be 2x squared. And then x times positive 5, that's positive 5x. Alright, and then we transpose 2x from right to left. So transpose 2x from right to left, as well as 5x from right to left. So this will be, so this is positive 2x squared. It will be negative 2x squared. Once again, x squared comes first. And then we have 3x on the left, so do not change the sign of 3x. Simply copy 3x. 3x, class, is already on the left of this equal sign, so simply copy 3x. We transpose 5x. This is positive 5x. It will be negative 5x. And then simply copy positive 6. Then equal 0. And then combine. So copy this one. Negative 2x squared. 3x minus 5x. If the signs are not the same, we subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. Now 5 is greater than 3. We have negative 2. Copy x plus 6 equals 0. Check this one out, class. Can we reduce the equation? Is 2 divisible by 2? Same with negative 2 divisible by 2 as well as 6. Yep. We can divide this one by negative 2. Okay, we can reduce this one by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. And then divide by negative 2 as well as 0. Divide by negative 2. So negative 2 divided by negative 2. Okay, let me just write the answer here. Okay, let me just copy this once again, class, for you not to be confused. So we have negative 2 x squared minus 2x plus 6 equals 0. Once again, we can reduce this one by 2. Now, since we have negative 2 in x squared, we can divide this one by negative 2 so that our x squared will be positive. So divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. So negative 2 divided by negative 2, we can cancel this out. This is positive 1. Alright, negative divided by negative divided by negative is positive. Copy x squared. Negative 2 divided by negative 2, that's positive. Once again, negative divided by negative is positive. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Copy x. Positive divided by negative is negative. Unlike signs, the answer is negative. Positive divided by negative is negative. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then 0 divided by negative 2, that is 0. We can erase 1, class. Understood that there's 1 here. And also we can erase 1. That's it, class. All set. That's the answer, class, for this one. For number 5. So our A is beside x squared. That's 1. Our B is 1. And our C is negative 3. All set, class, for this one. Alright, so that's it, class. I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, class, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, class, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.